TGIF. How are you guys doing this wonderful, fabulous Friday? Hi guys, how are you? I'm just gonna pull it up, make sure I am really live on my phone real quick. As you're hopping on, say hello, let me know where you're watching from. I'd love to know how far I'm reaching out, so let me know that real quick. Tonight, I am doing just a real quick project. I'm going to be working on March's Club Couture. I know I said I'd be doing this with you, and I'm finally getting around to it. Now, just so you're aware, when I pull you down to actually work on the Club Couture, which is this guy, isn't he pretty? I may or may not be able to see your comments because I have it pulled up on my phone. One, to make sure that I can verify that I'm live, but the other reason I like to pull it up on my phone is so I can see your comments. But here lately, my comments haven't been working. So therefore, there's that. So here is March's Club Couture. I do have it linked, so you can go sign up for it there. It's at my Couture Babycakes creation site. Isn't this cute? If you love Farmhouse, it's perfect for you. I am going to do this on the board and base tonight. So I've got that, and then I've got some ribbons. So as you're hopping on, let me know. And if you're catching this on the replay, let me know you're catching this on the replay. So I've got some ribbons that I can use to tie around the base. And you know me, I am horrible when it comes to I don't know, what do you call those? I know the ribbons, but what do you call those things? They're like, I don't know what they're called. Anyways, so I'm really horrible, excuse me, when it comes to that. So if you have any suggestions on which color, I have like this white lace stuff. I have black, I have blue, red, and I'm going to be doing everything in whites and grays and shimmers and stuff like that. So this is going to be a very neutral palette. So are we ready to get started? Let me go ahead and pull you down here real quick so you can see what I'm doing. There we go. So first things first, I'm going to have to cut the stencil apart. Now, what I have is I have this stencil, and I get it every month. And if you sign up for Club Couture, you will also get a cool stencil every month. It is B-sized, which is 8.5 by 11. So you'll get the stencil every month along with 3 coordinating chalk paste singles. Now, I don't get the singles, I just get the stencil. And I actually get it probably a little bit before you guys do. This way I can show it to you guys and I can like go live with you guys doing this. I know I'm really not that good at that though. Like I don't do it that quickly. So I'm just going to try it. So I've got the what's that called? The barn. And I don't know if I should just do Simply Blessed and then maybe do this guy right there. I think I like that. Maybe if I do, oh, no, I think we'll leave this little guy off of there because he really doesn't do much. I mean, honestly. If I'm having troubles with the internet, please let me know. So it looks like it's okay, but it also looks like my phone is cycling. So I don't know what's going on with that. So we're going to go ahead and get started though. Like I said, I'm going to do these in very neutral colors. And this is just going to be really quick and easy. So if you are new to chalking, welcome and thank you for joining me tonight. You'll need some things if you're new to chalking. One of the things you'll need is you'll need a surface, and then of course you'll need the stencils, and then you'll need these little squeegees. And if you saw, what I was doing right here is I was squeegeeing the stencil down on the surface to make sure that I got out all the air bubbles, and there was no air bubbles in there. And what that does is that helps to seal it so the paste will not bleed out underneath it. Now I do have, is if you can tell, this paste is kind of thicker than it should be, but I can still use it real quick. And then what I'm gonna do is, before I get it put away, I'm gonna just spritz some water in there, and that's gonna keep it, get it to the nice yogurt-like consistency that you really like your paste to be. The thing is if you don't use your paste all the time, one of the things you're going to need to do is you're going to need to go through it once a week, once every couple weeks, at least once a month, and put in extra water to keep it a nice moist and yogurt-like consistency to be used. Now you can still use it if it's a little bit drier. It just may be a little bit difficult to get through the silkscreen portion of your stencil. So we got the little barn done. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of clean this up. And as you see, any extra paste I have, I just put right back into the jar. And I do have a water bath over to the left of me, and that's where I'm throwing everything. That's where I do my dishes. So when you're chalking, you definitely want to have a water bath or a sink nearby or something like that, because you want to get your stencil in there, and you typically want to clean your stencil up real quickly. You don't want it to sit in the water bath for too terribly long, because if it does sit in the water bath for a very long time, it'll lose its stickiness. Now that doesn't always mean, that's not always a bad thing. Oops. My heat gun is not plugged in, so let me plug that in real quick. So it's not the end of the world if your stencil does lose its stickiness, but what can happen is it's just harder to work with. So that's what happens. It's just a little bit harder to work with. So no big deal. You can still use it. It's just a little bit harder to work with, okay? You have to be careful, all those things. The only time you can no longer use your stencil is when the silkscreen portion of it gets all gummed up. Like if there's all kinds of paste dried in that stencil and you can't get it washed out, then you can't use that stencil anymore. They do say that you can use these stencils anywhere from 8 to 12 times. Now I'm going to tell you straight up, I have stencils I have used 20 to 30 times. So 8 to 12 times is what they say, but just depending on how well you take care of your stencils will determine how long they last. Now, if you saw with the other one, I used a stir stick to get the paste out and use on the stencil. This one, I'm just using the little squeegee to get the paste on the stencil. So if you see, I did that. And again, all the excess goes right back in here. And this paste is a little drier than I like it as well. So I'm going to go ahead and, if I can ever get this up, how cute is that? So I'm going to go ahead and squirt some water in this guy too before I close them up. And like I said, that just helps keep your nice yogurt-like consistency, because you want to make sure that your chalk paste does not dry out before you get it all used up. All right, like I said, this is going to be quick and easy, guys. I'm just kind of drawing it out just a little bit in case you couldn't tell. And don't mind the mess. This is very messy area. Some of the other things you're going to need, obviously you're going to need your chalk paste. You're also going to need like scissors, towels. I use the towels for multiple things. I use them to either dry off the stencils. I also use them to fuzz the stencils. So sometimes the stencils can be very, very sticky. So you'll want to fuzz them on like a towel or something to get some fuzzies on there to take off that stickiness, and that will help it so you can lift the stencil up once you're done chalking it. Let's see what else. The water bath, the heat gun, puppy pads. I use puppy pads to dry all my stencils on. So all of that good stuff. So I think that's kind of all I'm going to do on here. I mean, I could have probably done like the Simply Blessed over here or the Home Sweet Home or whatever. I just kind of really like this. So I'm going to go ahead and put this here. I'm going to pull you up real quick. Hi guys. So you can kind of see, so this is the pillar, the board and pillar. Yeah, board and pillar. So it's got this neat little, what's this thing called? I don't know what it's called, like a little screw. So you just put this guy right wherever you want it. Oh, this is a lot tighter than the other one was. Oops, not quite aligned. Nope. That was way tighter than I was expecting. Okay. So the older one was not that tight. So I got that done and voila. How cute did that turn out? Now, like I said, this is March's Chalk Couture Club, or March's Club Couture. And then I just did it on this board and pillar. I'm just going to tie this little ribbon around the side here. And we're going to call it done. Now, the wonderful thing about this, remember how I've said in the past that chalking, the whole premise behind the chalking, there we go. How cute did that turn out? The whole premise behind chalking is once I'm done with this design, if I want to put something else, okay, so don't get offended. But if I wanted to put something else on there, say I wanted to put this stencil on there, all I have to do is wash this off. It washes off with water, and then I can just chalk this on there. So this way, you can use multiple different designs. You can change out your decor whenever you want to, and it's easy peasy lemon squeezy, all the good things. So that was March's Club Couture. Like I said, I do have that tagged, or that website highlighted, tagged, I don't know, below. So you'll see that. But also, guys, I am open tomorrow. So tomorrow, it's Friday night. It's Friday night the 18th, right? Because yesterday was the 17th. It's Friday night. Tomorrow is Saturday the 19th. And I am open from 10 to 2 in my store here in Lincoln, Missouri. So I would absolutely love it if you would come out. I'll go ahead and link the event tab below so you can check out all the details. I have a couple sales going on because I need to get rid of some stuff, guys. I need to make room for some new stuff. So I would love it if you would come out and see me from 10 to 2 tomorrow. You can always shop all year round, all night long at my website, babycakescreations.com. I do have some specials going on for my birthday because it is my birthday month, remember? So through the end of this month, I have specials going on my birthday. So won't you come out and see me tomorrow or shop anytime you want to on my website? Remember, most of my stuff is like one-offs. I don't have like 2 or 3 of each item. All the designs are different. The shapes and sizes might be the same, but the designs will be different. All right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. Have a great weekend, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.